Hi guys, good morning to all. I'm very fortunate to be with here with Sam Pitroda ji, who is the inventor of
Thank you.
telecoms to India. He is the pathmaker, torch bearer to India on policies as well as the telecommunications. Here you go. Let's ask him how the thoughts, the book which he written called as my journey to India. Let ask him few questions and get the information.
Thank
Hi
you.
sir, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you.
Fantastic. What is that day when you made your journey to India, reshaping India with telecommunications?
Well, it's a long story. I was born and raised in a small little tribal village in Odisha of Gujarati parents. Went to school in Gujarat, got a degree in physics, and one day saw in the newspaper that President Kennedy has decided to take man onto the. And I got excited. And I decided that I want to go to America. I was poor, I didn't have enough money, so borrowed some, earned some from tuition, and then took a boat to come to America.
You came a boat to America.
I
It's
took
not
a
flights.
I took a boat from Mumbai to Karachi,
Okay.
Karachi to Aden,
Okay.
Aden to Egypt,
Oh.
Egypt to Naples,
Mhm.
to Genova,
Mhm.
and then took a train from Genova to London,
Wow.
took a plane from London to New York,
Oh.
and took a bus from New York to Chicago. This was 60.
It was not a simple journey.
It was a journey in learning.
Wow.
Okay, because coming from poor family, didn't even know how to use fork and knife.
Oh, great.
Had never seen hamburger, hot dogs,
Yeah.
pizza,
Mm. Wow.
pasta. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Because in India there was no TV then.
Ah,
Okay, I had never made a telephone call in my life.
you never made, but you are the pathbreaker to India.
I made my first call basically outside India.
Okay.
Because there was nobody who had a phone to call, and we were too poor to have phone.
Oh.
Okay, and if somebody had a phone,
Mhm.
he was too rich to be your friend.
Okay, that's
So there was no need to call.
as I'm talking about this. So the traditional medicine, maybe it is the people may use Ayurvedic or the from the
Whatever.
trees,
There are
whatever,
many,
maybe homeopath. So what I was
Unani.
looking at here, Unani and different kinds of things, where a patient goes into that particular place in a village, he may choose whatever he wants.
Sure.
Maybe allopathic.
Sure.
If it's a cardiac problem, it should be triggered to the consultant, and then the ambulance should be ready to take care of the patient so that life is saved. Not only that, but also different other aspects, different diseases.
Sure.
I'm talking like maybe it is a stroke. So this kind
You
of
see, Ayurveda doesn't solve all the problems.
yeah,
If you need heart surgery, you need heart surgery.
that's it.
Okay, there's nothing Ayurveda can do.
Yeah,
Okay, so you got to really decide what works where, when.
yeah,
The key is affordability
yeah.
and access.
Lovely.
Advantage.
Yep.
Because in this village there was no doctor, there was no nurse, there was no pharmacy. All 8 out of 8 turned out to be mentally healthy, physically healthy. She must have done something right for very low cost. I think we have lost that tradition.
Yeah,
We have lost that knowledge. It'll be good to revive some of it. Not that everything was right, but whatever was good,
should be implemented.
we should implement because it's very low cost. Rural health is a big challenge in India.
Yeah.
And a lot of it has to do with lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
People don't know enough about health to take care of it. So there is a lot to be done, and with AI, possibilities are limitless.
Yeah,
But we need low cost solutions because access to health is more important. See, in America, we spend almost 20% of GDP on health.
yeah,
We may get the best health in the world, but at what cost? There is huge amount of inefficiency built,
yeah,
too much of overhead, dominance of insurance,
yeah,
pharmacies, hospital.
Yeah.
All these hospitals are corporatized.
yeah,
In the process, you are losing the real relationship between doctor and patient.
yeah.
That is the key. And what we are doing in America, and we are learning that and implementing in many other countries, including India, is to corporatize health.
Corporate.
It is like corporatization of education.
Yeah,
Education has become too expensive
yeah,
because we have corporatized. There's nothing about socialism in this. There is nothing about communism in this. There is nothing about private enterprise, free market economy. It's all about responsibility of a state.
Yep.
State must intervene in providing low-cost education, low-cost health, and low-cost basic necessities like water.
Yeah.
Safe drinking water is the beginning
Yeah.
of good health.
Wow, that's really true.
Okay. So how do you link
Yep.
environment, water,
Yep.
energy, health, education?
To see what best we can do in implementing this kind of project. I'm looking for a pilot for a district for this aspect, and you have correlated very much with all the health issues, like going with the 5 environment, health, and all sorts. You have covered everything, and it was a phenomenal discussion we had, sir. Thank you very much for this time, and
Good.
sir,
Thank you.
I
very
am
much.
blessed to see you today.
Thank you.
థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. మరి ఈ ప్రోగ్రాంలో మనం చూసాం శామ్ పిట్రోడా గారు అనేకమైనటువంటి విషయాలు చెప్పారు. ఈ అనేకమైన విషయాలు మనం తెలుసుకొని మన రాష్ట్రాన్ని, మన దేశాన్ని ఎలా బాగు చేసుకోవాలి, ఆరోగ్యాన్ని ఎలా ఆరోగ్య ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్గా, ఆరోగ్య తెలంగాణగా, ఆరోగ్య భారతదేశంగా మార్చుకునే దానికి ప్రయత్నం చేద్దాం. స్వచ్ఛ భారత్ ని నిర్మిద్దాం, ఆరోగ్య భారత్ నిర్మిద్దాం. నేను మీ డాక్టర్ ప్రభుకుమార్ చల్లగారి, సైనింగ్ ఆఫ్.